Hello and welcome back to the Steady Yeti TCG YouTube channel. Are you playing currently in the rotation format but still want to play with Iono? Me too, man. That was amazing. So here we go. Today we're going to be messing with Iono's Belly Bolt. So this deck is super groovy. It's a lot better than I was giving it credit for. Pretty simple, straightforward lists. You got your Kilowattrel for the draw, you got your Belly Bolt for your backup attacker, and your Volto for your main attacker. This deck has 18 lightning, a lot of cards to get them, and yeah, you just kind of roll with it. Let's hop into it. With this deck I've been going second a lot just because there is so much item lock in the format right now. I would like to try to get at least my Pokemon set up before I get hit with a Badoo. And being that it's only a stage 1, typically my turn 2 is pretty solid. So going second is kind of what you want. This isn't exactly what I was talking about, but we are on the right track. Dwebble. Interestingly enough, this is a decent matchup, so. Typically this is not a matchup you want to see, but since we're playing the Voltorbs that do a lot of heavy damage, a lot of heavy hitting, single prize versus basically a single prize, I think we can get something churning here. Go ahead and throw down that Tadbulb. That was a good draw there. Then we're going to Lavencia. We're going to Ultra Ball for a Wattrel. Play the Wattrel, Lavencia, the 2 energy back. I don't know what set this is from. That is a super cool energy. I knew I had to throw it in here. And I'm going to pass. Already next turn, we'll be able to do 60 to his Dwebble if we don't draw into anything, which is where you're wanting to be for sure. So we got some good stuff churning. We do need to draw into something soon though, because at the current standpoint, we are a little behind on aggression. Energy is not quite it, so let's throw down the Belly Bolt. Let's go ahead and attach 1 here, and I guess 2 here, and just hit for 100. Definitely was wanting more out of that turn, but I've had worse outcomes and still made it out, so. So he is going to be able to take the knockout on the Iono's Voltorb here, so if it's not where I can get into anything, this game is going to be falling behind pretty soon. Unfortunately. See if we can get going here. Well, that is definitely a good start. So we're going to Lavencia. And then attach here. And then flashing draw to draw 5 cards. Wattrel. Let's see, can we do anything oppressive to this Russell? Unfortunately not, because we don't have a Voltorb. If we had a Voltorb, we could get pretty silly with it. So I think for the meantime, I want to retreat. Go ahead and throw an energy here and here. A retrieval. And then possibly do 30. Yeah, the special grass energy definitely made this deck a lot stronger. 300 HP that can't take damage from basics, or from EXs, excuse me. That's pretty solid. Honestly, don't even know if we'll be able to come around that. Especially with the way things are looking right now, it's not looking too good. Okay, Canary is an awesome draw, so let's go ahead and only one Voltorb, so that means one is prize. Hopefully we can get a knockout with it. Probably won't be though, unfortunately. So retreat. Throw that there. Go ahead and Levencia. Throw them on the Voltorb, and then flashing draw. With 2 energy, we're going to flashing draw and draw 3. So much energy. I'm gonna go ahead and max draw, get back the Voltorb, 3 of the energy for sure. We do have the Levencia, so I guess we'll leave 1 in there just in case. Well, no, we'll go ahead and get it back because the Voltorb's gonna take a knockout. And then probably we have a belly boat, so let's go ahead and get another watch roll just to have it. And then let's start throwing energy all over the place. Put 1 back on the draw, 1 there, there, and an extra 1 on the draw. And that's 200, you know, it's typically some good numbers. We could have possibly done more, but it's pretty crazy how strong this Crustle deck is, though. I didn't even think with the new energies and all that. That's actually amazing. Let's go ahead and throw the single retriever up there. Play this. Put the belly bolt down. I'm doing that just so they have higher HP. It's a lot harder for them to knock them out. Because it obviously no synergy. Tree into Voltorb. Now this is what's interesting to me is I'm taking a knockout on this turn, so I'm curious what he's going to do now with these. It's going to take him a while to load up, so I think we're going to be able to come with the comeback. Go ahead and Levincia for 2 energy. Just to say we did. So we're doing 180, so we can lose 20 to go ahead and get some more draw in. This is the thing too with this deck is you play a super low deck, that way you can make sure you get all your retrieval pieces like those. Go ahead and throw a Kilowattrel down, get 2 energy back. And then go ahead and Electric Screamer on all the birds. Take knockdown. So he's currently trying to stall. Unfortunately for him, it's not going to work. I go ahead and Ultra Ball just within the hand. We got 1 retrieval left, 2 Levincia, 4 energy. Okay. More than enough synergy. I wanted to do that more or less just so I can Wattrel right here and then have full synergy with the energy retrieval. And now the Levincia. Belly roll. Retreat. We're doing 180 already. I'm going to go ahead and throw the energies on the belly ball. That way if he does that again, I don't have to possibly try to worry about getting him next turn. I'm okay with where my hand is at, the spiky energy. Definitely like to do that later. Go ahead and take knockout. Especially when you just set up your deck where you churn through another Voltol, super good draw right there. You just churn through your deck to where you get all of your engine, and then you play with a low deck count. Like I have 11 cards. And now I know that everything in my deck is what I need, and not just possible bad draws. There's retrievals in there, there's a judge in there, they get a big hand. Of course this opponent will never have a big hand, but unless he's got a duet, well that will be it for this one. Yeah, hitting for knockouts, throwing the thumbs up. 2 off meta decks facing it off, that was awesome. Go ahead and hop right into the next game. I figured I had a pretty good chance against the Crustle deck since Voltor's like the main attacker. And I didn't have to have a whole lot of energy on my Pokemon to knock it out. But I'll be honest, that first Voltor really surprised, or that first Crustle really surprised me with the 4 special energy and the Hero's Kick. That was 300 and something HP is insane. I'm telling you, man, I hate this card. It's a good card. You always start it though. Alright, playing against Lucario probably. I have had a Voltorb up high enough to knock out a Lucario. That was crazy. But it is possible. There he is. Turn the music down a little bit. Alright, let's see if we can get going. Tadpole. Power energy there. Mary. Discard energy. Belly Bolt, Voltorb. I kinda wanna do this just in case the Swapro gets knocked out. I doubt it will, but just in case. And if not, we have better draws, so. Probably should have held that Voltorb, actually, didn't think about that. In turn. I guess I could have attacked. We can comfortably do 200 though, so I don't think the 10, maybe 30 would just be super relevant there. Alright, well he's going in. Can we have a crazy churn turn where we just throw it all out there and get up to... I really doubt it with this amount of cards left in the deck. There's going to be a lot of draws that we don't need. But I'm going to try. Okay, let's see. Energy retrieval is a decent start for sure. Belly Bolt, Kilowatt Trail, attach. Kinda wanna boss me out. Pretty sure I could knock that out this turn. Let's do it. And then discard, draw 4. That was a pretty good draw. I don't actually think it's going to get me to knocking that me out though. Well, I guess I could with that. Then he's going to come back and knock it out, so that was bad. I did 100 to it though. Kinda sucks, honestly. I was hoping we'd draw just a hair bit better. Probably should have went a different route. Definitely wasn't knocking out the Lucario, but could have hit the... Well, only thing I could have actually knocked was the Makihita, so I guess either way it didn't really matter a whole lot. It's interesting. You threw third energy on Meowth and then gusted. It makes me wonder if he's attacking with Meowth. hit. Interesting. Alright. What can we get churning here? I would like to throw another tadpole down. It's a falconary energy. Got another tadpole. I wish I had this judge first time. I didn't notice he had an 11 card hand, but he did just put 3 energy and me out in his hand. That would have been a crazy hit right there, but we were not fortunate enough. So we're at 80 right now, so I can go ahead and discard this. So I need one more, I was going to say, and there it is. And then Levencia. Then go ahead and throw 1 energy retrieval out, just to have it. And then an electric streamer. 2 here for the retreat, 2 here for the attack, 1 for the draw. I assumed he and me out the bosses here, but I could be wrong. Okay, he's just gonna Hariyama the belly bolt up soon. Yep. I'm excited though. The deck definitely showed y'all what the deck does, and it is very much doing what it's supposed to. You're probably going to lose every fighting matchup you play, just because your Pokemon are small, so it definitely falls to weakness a lot. So, but it's just part of the game. Every other deck you have a decently fair matchup against. With a really good matchup against Starmie, if you ever see it, because you're attacking with a single prize attacker into a 3 prize Pokemon that you can normally OHKO. Let's see what kind of craziness we can get going here. I should have waited to do that. Golly, man. Judge. Oh, no Bolo Bolts left in the deck. That's not good at all. Yeah. Well, we lose. He's only knocked out 1, isn't he? Yeah, that's just 2 of them twice. That's how it goes almost all the time. 140. I might as well just pack it up, but might as well pack it up. We are at a single prize board state now, so maybe we can hustle out a win, but I highly doubt it. And we should still have our max rod. Yeah, so if we can draw the max rod, we're chilling. Down goes the Voltorb. I guess we have to throw another one up. Oh my goodness. That was an insane draw. Absolutely insane. I'm just gonna give you the old beans, bud. I'm gonna judge you very hardly. No, I'm just kidding. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which is doing 200. That's enough for a knockout. Okay. I mean, we'll probably just get hit by a judge or something, but that's why I went ahead and judged, or not a judge, excuse me, a boss. That's why I went ahead and judged to try to, because we definitely have a little bit of a comeback train here, so go ahead and throw these here. And discard. Valencia Stadium Bump. Put an energy like this. Put an energy on. Tech knockout. And like I said, this definitely does look like a deck that's just takes game actions, but the goal is to get your deck really thin like this, that way you could possibly churn through everything. So we just have to hope he doesn't have a boss. Although I don't think it matters because he has the Soul Rock. Yeah, I mean, we pretty much just lost this anyways, but might as well play our outs. I've seen people miss lethal all the time. Because, I mean, I'm looking at it, he can Hariyama attack, knock out Voltorb, I pull up Voltorb, knock out Hariyama, he can come in with Soul Rock, but I'm gonna make him do it. Well, judge means no boss, so now he has to see the line I was talking about. Actually, as long as he doesn't have Lucario, which is a big as long, let's throw this up. Okay, he does have energy on this, so that means we're probably just cooked. But a better play here is to retreat this into Belly Vault and knock out And then he can't knock out with this for the last prize card. He'll have to have Lucario and Energy or Premium Power, bro. So we're gonna do that. And then I have the follow-up Voltorb to cook if I need to. But we can't leave the Hariyama there, unfortunately, and knock out the Riolu because it does enough damage to one shot here. Well, I definitely would be. Go ahead and get to Lightning. I don't see any thumbs from the guy, so he's either a very respectful player or he's having a bad time. Yeah, this all comes down to it. So boss per game, and he threw up the Lucario, so he's probably got it. Show it to me, big dog. There you go. GG, man. Yeah, that was an example of, we almost beat that fighting deck with a deck that was weakness to fighting. It does happen, but it's just not always in the cards. Go ahead and hop in one more. It's an interesting looking coin. Draw isn't looking just beautiful here, so let's see if we can make something out of it. Looks like that, well, it doesn't tell me much unless he's on Frostlass Monkey Dory. Does not tell me much. That Lilies is a really good draw, and we are definitely shipping it. Got the bowl, got a watchful. Still a very interesting hand, but it's a lot better than it was, so we're gonna roll with it. Frostlass Starmie. Yay. Alright, let's see. So we're obviously Ultra Balling. Bolt. Play Bolt. Retrieve those two energies. I think I'm going to Lilies again to hopefully get into some evolutions here and put some more energy in play. Awesome enough, this is not a deck that is worried about attacking with this, so I will be able to do that this game. I got some stuff, didn't quite get everything I was wanting, but we're working on that. Go ahead and Belly Bolt here and here so we can get the knockout on this monkey though. And right now Frostlass isn't doing a whole lot. There's one Wattrel. I don't have many Pokemon with abilities. Now that is going to very soon change, but at the current state, we are doing alright. Ultra Ball. Starmie. Starmie has 330. We need 9 energy. 180 to 60. 70. 340, I think. That'd be 280. And 80 would be 320. So yeah, we need 9 energy to one-shot the Starmie. Very doable. We have 2 energy in the discard. Evolve in the kilowatt. We need a lot here, but if we can get it, then we will be pretty set. Flashing draw. Draw 4. Okay, we're getting there. We're definitely getting there. So now we have 3 energy. So it'll be 7. Here. Put one there. Oh. I think I'm gonna throw away these. I'm really trying to get this knock on the Starmie this turn. We have 3, so go ahead and retreat full. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're so close. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we literally have to draw 1. And we got it with Lavencia. There it is. So go ahead and Lavencia that back. Oh, we had 2 in there. I thought we only had 1. That's even better. Streamer. Get that ready. Get this ready. And boom, boy. Big boy damage. With the little Voltorb. Oh, and we get the Max Rod. Risky isn't doing a whole lot now. That's a little scary, honestly. I think we're gonna do the Watchful just because I can get the 1 energy back, and if he knocks it out, it's not a super bad loss. In case he has a Frostless, a Mega Frostless. Interestingly enough, it doesn't appear that he has a water. Nope, that's checkup, so we'll be able to keep churning away here, so $310, 16 energy. It's a stretch, but I've seen crazier things. lot crazier things. So go ahead and Lavencia 2 back. Get another bolt torp. We don't have another bolt torp, so that kind of sucks. It's okay though. The energy shear. Oh, let's see. So we have one energy and two of them have already been knocked out. I wasn't even paying attention. I really want to judge to get my hand lower so these kilowattrels do more, but I don't think max riding first is good, but the odds of me getting it after, well, I have 20 cards. Let's do it. And if they have a decent hand, then we can throw them off too. Alright, so belly bolt. Throw it here. Flashing draw for 3. We did get the max rod again, that's insane. Fail. I guess we have to do it for 2 to see what we can get. Not much. Go ahead and I guess I could have done this actually. That would have got me a little bit more draw, but it's okay. Just attack. And it's still 260, that's a lot. That means all of my follow-up attackers will be able to knock it out. Poor game, mind you. So I definitely could respect, unless he can somehow get a 4 prize knockout here, I definitely could respect a run. Okay, so he does have a Wally's. Just realized he doesn't have an energy on this, but I could have swore he attacked with it. Maybe he didn't. Unfortunately, this deck doesn't have any sort of gusting, or we would just have it here for sure. Go ahead and tree. Then put that down. Into the retrieval. 2. 240. It's such a stretch. Go ahead and flashing draw. We're getting there. Then see it for 2. Streamer. Won't let me play the pocket, unfortunately. Judge. There's one more. Do have a boss. Wish we could have gone that sooner. 300. Oh, we got it. Sweet. I lost count. Boom. Heck yeah, that's awesome. Well, guys, it's time for the wrap up. This deck is crazy. It's super cheap. I put the whole entire deck in Cool Stuff Inc. yesterday, and it's like $12. So if you want a highly competitive deck that is definitely way off meta, then this is it. As you've seen, we almost won our matchup against the fighting deck, where it's pretty prevalent that this deck is going to lose, and I still almost won, and then I ended up taking down technically 2 meta decks if you count Crosswell as a meta deck, but 2 very prevalent decks that's in the meta that people are playing with this deck. It's super fun. It's not always going to be your best bet. If you have a LGS that plays mostly the Okadagi deck and the Lucario deck, you're probably going to lose most of your matches, but if you don't, and you don't have a lot of people on it, then this deck right here is definitely one I'd check out. I'll catch y'all in the next one.